welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I'm going to be trying out the Ilia Beauty True Skin Serum Foundation. I have two shades here, so if you're excited to see today's video, please keep on watching. These foundations were gifted to me by the brand, but there is no obligation for me to post. I have just been very interested in trying these out, so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the products. I'm going to read a little bit about the product from the Sephora website. So the True Skin foundations are the most expensive foundations I have in my collection. These are 71 Canadian dollars, which is so crazy to me. So these True Skin foundations have a medium coverage, natural finish, and are best for oily, combo, and normal skin. I do have dry skin, so the products that I'm going to prep my skin with before going in with the foundations are going to really hydrate and moisturize my skin. This contains niacinamide, which is going to visibly smooth and refine uneven texture and tone. Allantoin, I believe that's what it's called, soothes the skin of irritation and redness while supporting the skin's health. And aloe, which calms, nourishes, hydrates, and adds a featherweight feel. My skin is nice and bare, so I'm going to go ahead and do my usual routine before applying any makeup, which consists of the Charlotte Tilbury Crystal Elixir Serum. I have the Amberlee's Lait Creme, and then I also use a color corrector. And today we're going to be using a beauty blender because that is what I typically use for applying foundations. So I'm going to do that routine and then we will come back and get right into that foundation. The two shades they sent over to me are called Majorca, which is SF 1.5, and Tavaru, which is SF2. We're gonna see which one works the best for my skin. Right off the bat, as I was applying it to my hand to test out on my skin, I can say that the consistency is runny. So we're just gonna try out both of the shades and see if we can color match it to my neck. So I'm going to try Majorca first. This is the lighter shade on right here. So it looks like this is going to be super light for me. Just a disclaimer, I do have a much darker neck than I do my face, but we are going to see how Tavaru looks on my skin and see if that matches a little bit better. So this is Tavaru. It's still a little bit light for me, but I think Tavaru is what we're going to work with today. Now that my color corrector has completely dried on my face, we're gonna go in with the shade Tavaru all over my face using a damp beauty blender. This is typically how I apply foundation, so I wanted to follow what I normally do to give this a fair shot. I'm just gonna apply one full pump on the top of my hand and then go in with our beauty blender and see what happens. One pump only covered one half of my face, so I'm going to go in with another pump to cover the other half of my face. So it is fair to say that it's going to take two pumps to cover my entire face. So if you have the same size face as me, two pumps is going to be more than enough for you to apply to your face. This is what my skin is looking like up close and personal with the True Skin Serum Foundation from Ilia Beauty. I think it looks really glowy, and I know that they said that this is more of a natural finish, but I believe when they say natural finish, it's going to start off as glowy once you first apply it, and then throughout the day, it's really going to look more natural on the skin. I am really loving the way that this is looking. My skin still looks like skin, which is the goal for me, and I think that is what a lot of people are looking for in a foundation. In terms of coverage, I think this is a true medium coverage foundation. You can definitely still see some of my skin peeking through this foundation. I think it looks so beautiful, and it actually did cover the color correcting colors that I used. I used green and a peach shade, and you can't tell that those are on my face at all. I'm not going to apply any other makeup products on top of this foundation, but I am going to come back in 30 minutes so we can see how the foundation settles into my skin, what the finish looks like, how it dried down, all of that. So in a few seconds, you guys will see me back on screen, but for me, it'll be 30 minutes. It's been about 30 minutes since I last sat in front of my camera here, so I do have my mirror. We're gonna see what my skin looks like up close. I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we will see what kind of happened in the last 30 minutes. So just looking at my skin in the mirror, I can see that the foundation has not settled into my smile lines, which if you know me, my smile lines are such a problem when it comes to foundations, and I did not set with powder, so that is super impressive to me. I can still see that there is a glow on my skin, which I really like, and I don't know if that's the foundation itself or the products that I used before going in with foundation, my usual products, but I'm really liking this glow. So my nose area, around this area in particular, whenever I wear foundation and my skin is dry, the foundation will stick there. And it almost looks a little bit patchy. Sometimes I can fix it, sometimes I can't, but I don't see anything wrong with that area. I feel like it looks so smooth. My skin looks like skin. It looks very, very natural, and I'm super impressed. I did want to very quickly just sum up my thoughts on this foundation. $71 for foundation is insane. Honestly, it is insane. I understand that there is the skincare and the makeup that is combined for this beautiful foundation, but I do have other products that do have that addition of skincare and makeup together that are $50. My Charlotte Tilbury foundations are $50, and they both contain the Beautiful Skin Foundation and the Airbrush Flawless both contain skincare ingredients in it, and it is $50 Canadian. This one here is $71. The only way I can see myself spending $71 on a foundation is if this is going to be the only foundation in my collection, the only foundation I'm going to be using on a daily basis, that it's going to change the look of my skin. It's going to emphasize the good parts of my skin and cover up what I want it to cover up. So I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. But for me personally, I have so many Holy Grail foundations in my collection that I don't know if this one is going to become a Holy Grail. I'll have to continue using it to see how it compares to my other foundations, but $71 is a huge price tag for a foundation. Overall, this foundation feels and looks lightweight on my skin. My skin still looks like skin, which is the ultimate goal. It's natural, it has a little bit of a glow to it. The most impressive part to me is that it has not sunk into my smile lines. They still look flawless. My skin looks great. The fact that I did have to use 2 pumps, I've never had to use that much product on my skin, but it still looks like skin, so that is a plus for me. In terms of the packaging, I love that it comes in a glass package here. I love that it has the pump. So overall, the packaging gets an A+ for me. Let me know down below in the comments if you've ever tried this foundation before, what you think of the price tag, what you think of the addition of skincare into makeup. I think that is really cool, but I'm really curious to know what your thoughts are. That is the end of today's video. I think this whole serum foundation concept is really, really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me try out the Ilia Beauty True Skin Serum Foundation. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and follow me on my socials, which are linked down below in the description box. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Ciao for now!